Good morning and welcome. Happy Monday. Hope you all are doing fantastic. So, it is Monday and we're going to do our daily reading for Monday. Yay. I'm going to use the Runic Tarot and the Witch's Tarot for clarifying. So let's see what's going on this Monday. Kind of taking us into this week a little bit too. Let's see. Looking forward to a good week. Let's see what's going on. Current situation. Knight of Cups. Present influence. Oh, Knight of Cups was in yesterday's reading too. At the end, Six of Cups. Present influence. Future influence. Three of Swords. Oh, lovely. I would love to have that Three of Swords. Unexpected. Oh, the Star though. Challenge. Six of Swords. Strength. King of Cups. Where does this lead? Okay, Nine of Wands. Eight of Cups. That was yesterday too. Three of Cups. There's something interesting going on here. Six of Pentacles. I mean, it's interesting that Three of Swords. But it's literally really the only negative card here. But maybe it's not negative. Because sometimes the separation is okay. Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. There's like a feeling of give and take, right? This is kind of about that. And we've got the Knight of Cups smack in the current situation. So let's clarify this. The influence is the Six of Cups. So this does feel like something that could be happening from the past. The Knight of Cups is definitely a feel-good thing. You know, it feels right. It feels good. And the Six of Cups, you know, it feels like it's something from the past. Let's clarify that Six of Cups first. Take a look at it. What is the Six of Cups? Tell me about the Six of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Or King of Pentacles, sorry. Wow, Knight. I don't know why I said Knight. Queen of Swords. King of Cups. Wow. So this is someone, yeah, that's pretty important to you. You've been thinking about them. Now, yesterday, I think we had the Nine of Swords in the current situation, right? All those swords. Oh, my God. So here I'm seeing, you know, wow. It feels to me like this is someone really important to you. Like, I feel like, okay, this is what I feel like. Because it's the Knight of Cups, there's an energy of somebody that has been in pentacle mode. You know, really focused maybe on work or money or family, something of that nature. And, but now you're seeing them, Queen of Swords, as a King of Cups, which is definitely something with more caring and emotion involved. Also, just a feeling of it's lighter, a lot lighter, right? It's a lot more caring. It's easier. Cups are usually fairly easy as far as easy going and easy. I don't know, like, you know, making decisions with. They're usually pretty laid back in that sense. So I do feel like this is someone that is from the past, but they have been in that King of Pentacles mode. Family, work, money, something's been on their mind. They've been working through something, working on something. And it looks to me like you're starting to see them more as the cup. So so that's what the past is. They're kind of going from pentacle to cup. And then we have the the Knight of Cups in the current situation. Let's see what that is. Get a little bit more information here. Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Seven of Pentacles has been something you've been waiting for. You've been working on this, and they may have been working on it too, but they're coming around. They're coming around with an offer. We had the Ace of Cups too, I believe, I think, yesterday as well. So there's a lot of continuous cards here, but I feel like that definitely the Seven of Pentacles, it's the patience. You're going to start seeing if things have been working. Now, we do have the Three of Swords in the future, but I do feel like right now it feels okay today. It feels good. What is this Three of Swords? Because the Three of Swords could be, let's see what it is. I don't want to, because what this could be, since this is something from the past, if they were, if there was distance before, or they hurt you, that's playing, it's playing, and it's up front in your mind of what to do next. Because I feel like there's some decisions on what to do, but I feel like there's some forward movement happening too. So let's see, what is this Three of Swords? I'll be curious, because the King of Cups is sitting there in your strength. So is that somebody else, or is that same person? Again, keep in mind, they don't have to, this doesn't have to be a male. It can be a female. It can be, um, yeah, when I'm doing collective readings, there's the kings and queens, and all of them can be any gender. So tell me about the Three of Swords. Oh, yeah, it's over. That's over. The Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the karma. So, whoa. Or I feel like it's over because we've got the Star in the unexpected, and we. But I think what's happening here, I think what's influencing you is the worry that it's going to come back around. Some kind of sadness. You're worried about, is this going to happen again? Now again, we've got the Six of Cups. Is this someone from the past? We got the karma, something from the past. Is it going to happen again? Is it going to rear its head again? And I think that if you've been hurt by this person or someone similar or a similar situation, you're revisiting that, and you're curious about that. So you are going to have that influence. I don't feel like this is anything that's going to hurt you. I think you're thinking about it. Again, with all those swords, yes. And, am I going to have to relive this again? Am I going to be going through this again? And that's going to be important. You have the Star in the future influence, which is about your hopes. This is a good card. This also says, like, you're going to be taken exactly where you need to be. The Star is, to me, it guides you to where your spirit wants you to head, where you're supposed to go, um to live the experiences you're supposed to live. And sometimes those experiences are good and not, but at the same time, I feel very hopeful with, the Star is a very hopeful card. Tell me more about the Star, please. The World, Six of Pentacles, and Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, there's something that's reaching a pivotal time, and it's time to share. And yes, there's a coming together here with this Two of Cups. So even with this Three of Swords here, I think that's you in a, do I really want to do this? Am I going to be hurt? Am I going to be, is it just going to separate again? Is there something that's not going to quite work out? So let's take a look at oh no, let's do this. The Six of Swords. So the challenge is, do I want to go this route? Do I want to head in this direction? And again, you've got that Three of Swords in the future influence, which is you're thinking about that. You're thinking about, oh shoot, do I want to do this again? So Six of Swords, please. What is the Six of Swords? What is the Six of Swords? Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the shadow side. Yeah. So, you're in a pretty good place right now, and you're going, should I take this addiction back on, this energy that I'm kind of stuck on? And the Ace of Cups, there's definitely an offer, but it's not that it's necessarily bad. I'm going back to you reliving something that happened in the past. And the biggest thing here, and we had this yesterday, I believe, a lot about being in your head, it is, you got to ask the question. So what is the King of Cups? With the King of Cups and the Strength, which to me is you know, someone. So who is this King of Cups? And as much as we can find out what the strength is here. There's that King of Wands. It popped out yesterday too. Okay, so as you can tell, my Sunday wasn't very busy. So what is the King of Cups? I'm remembering everything. Okay, Death, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. It's definitely okay. This person is changing. Now we talked about that just a bit ago, right? Right? Yeah. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Pentacles to the King of Cups. There it is. The change. Death, King of Pentacles. We also have the King of Swords. So this person has a lot of personalities here. But the positive is there's a change here. They're looking at things differently. They're transforming. They're growing. There's something here about that's why it's a strength. There's a change in their focus, because going from a pentacle to a cup is a big deal. It really is, because the pentacles are very, you know, I mean, they're very focused. They don't worry about, you know, what's going on around them. Where does this all lead? It leads to the Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups, Three of Cups. So the Nine of Wands is the struggle. You know, this is hard. Yeah, and it feels hard, and I'm tired. And then the Eight of Cups, though, is this is walking towards something, but overall, this is walking towards a celebration here with the Three of Cups. Now, are you walking towards this person, or are you walking away from? I think you're walking away from the Nine of Wands, whatever feels hard here. So what is the Nine of Wands? What is this Nine of Wands telling us today? Empress, the World, Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're wanting to be fulfilled here, but the hard part is like getting to those dreams. The Nine of Cups. You've got the World, which is, you know, reaching a pivotal time in your life, um, or a life area or a time, you know, but it's the world is a good ending. It's a positive ending. It usually means growth, right? So the I feel like this is like it what's hard is reaching those goals, and I feel like you're just really wanting that, and that Nine of Wands is just like being tired. Can I do this? There's part of you that's really asking yourself, can I do this? And the Eight of Cups, I think, comes from that. So what is this Eight of Cups? So keep in mind, the Eight of Cups is walking away, right? Leaving something behind and then moving towards something good. You're moving towards the Three of Cups. So what is this Eight of Cups? Karma, Page of Swords, and the Temperance. Those are a weird bunch of cards together. You know, walking away from, so this is, you know, the feeling reborn and the discovery. And I feel like what the discovery is, so we talked about that person changing, right? Knight of King of Pentacles to King of Cups, and then even throwing in the King of Swords in there. But I feel like that leads to the Temperance, which is a more balanced situation. And I feel like that's what you're walking towards. It's it's not going to be like the past. The Karma to the Page of Swords. Something new is coming in, something clear, something that will be made clear. And with that Temperance is a more even situation, more balanced, more emotionally balanced, which is really important. And then we have the Knight of Cups right there. So this could be good. So what's this Three of Cups? This is to me a celebration. I don't think this is gossip. I think it's happiness. I think it's joy. I think it's could be like being around people or just celebrating something here. Tell me more about this Three of Cups. What is this Three of Cups? Four of Cups, Sun. It's, yeah, this is really important. So it's the Four of Cups, Sun, and the Knight of Swords. So there is some kind of energy where you will be celebrating, and it has to do with what you were dreaming of. The Sun is the joy. The Knight of Swords is that coming in, and I think it has to do with um, there is something coming in, whether this is a person or not. It doesn't matter. It's going to bring a lot of joy here, and you will be celebrating it. Also, that Knight of Swords could be a sudden travel or movement, like just going to see somebody or but traveling. Usually, it's by air, though. I would say with a sword, it's more travel by air if it's going to be traveling. Um, but I do like that. This is happy. This is good stuff. Um, a lot of good stuff. Is there? I'm going to pull a advice card because I didn't pull one. And then I'm going to, what else do we need to know about this? Because I love this Three of Cups here. So you may get a message that comes in, and I do feel like there is a disappointment here, but I think it's because, we'll see, I think if you're thinking too hard about something, you will get disappointed. The Page of Wands is a message. I feel like the message comes in and makes you kind of think really heavy about it, and you get disappointed. I would say be careful of that. Like if there's some kind of message coming, make sure that you're clear on what that message is. Like don't take it and all is what you think it is, because sometimes when someone says something, it kind of can hit you the wrong way, and then you find out later, oh, it wasn't bad at all. Um, so I would just look at that. I don't feel like overall there's a disappointment here. I don't, not where it leads. Now it could be a temporary, but the Seven of Swords is in the advice. So really today, I mean, I would say like just be really wary of someone hiding something from you. I don't think it's about theft. I think it's about hiding from you. Like the Seven of Swords is sneaky because they have to be sneaky to go steal those swords, right? And they don't always get them all. So the thought is here when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, make sure you understand all of the intentions, because are they being forthcoming or are they being sneaky? And sneaky, like, do they have a different outcome in mind than maybe you do? So I would just like really find that out and find out exactly what that means, because you know could mean anything. Just find out. So there you have it. There's your reading for today. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think. Take care. Have a beautiful day.